Hey everybody, welcome to week 15. This is assignment 1. We're going to be continuing in Word. We have 3 more weeks. After the holiday break, we'll start in PowerPoint, but we're learning about all the different features and editing tips that will help you. Maybe not this year, but it will help you in the future that you know that word processing programs have the ability to do things. So the things we're going to be talking about today is a header and a footer. We're going to put page numbers in. We're going to put a word count. You're going to be able to translate it into a different language. We're going to do spell check, and then we're just going to review styles and margins. So what you'll do is you'll go to week 15, assignment 1, and you need to download this document. This is what you are starting with, this one right here. So once you have downloaded it, it's going to look something like this. Okay, so as you can see, it's 2 pages long, and it's got some stuff in it. Now, couple things. If you see a red line, see all these red lines, that means that it is spelled incorrectly. You need to change the spelling. You did not change the spelling. This blue line here is grammar. Somehow it doesn't like whatever this is. And if you click on it, it will tell you what do you want to do. So what is Electoral College instead of the Electoral College? Is proper English. Do we want to do it? Maybe, maybe not. But there is grammar in this, but that is not what the assignment is. So the first thing you would have to do is you're going to go over here and you're going to do all these red letters. And if you just click on it, it tells you, it gives you ideas of what it is. So you actually are going to have to read what this says, and then you get to put in the correct one. So you're going to correct this whole thing. All right, so that's the spelling. We're going to go ahead and look at the margins just because the margins are in assignment 2, and I wanted to remind you about them. So you're going to go over here to layout, and if you go to margins, and we're going to use narrow for this one, okay? Now, if you go down here, do you see this little dotted line that's on both sides? That's pretty much the difference between page 1 and page 2. So, the first thing I want you to do is I want you to take and just put your cursor here, and you see I have a blinking cursor. If I hit Control A, everything gets selected on here. You see how it all turns gray. I didn't have to click and drag. You can do that, but this is just another trick for you to do. Now, I want you to go up here to the review ribbon, and it says word count. So if we click on it, you're going to go to word count, and it comes up and it tells you that there are 728 words. It tells you characters, tells you paragraphs, etc. But for right now, I'm looking for the word count. So we're going to hit remember 728. So now the next thing that I want you to do is I want you to go to the insert one, and we are inserting a header and a footer. Okay, so in the header, we're going to put in word count, and then we're going to put 728. Okay, so now what a header does is that on every page that is going to show, that will come up. So if you have to put your name on every page, if you have to put the assignment number on every page, if you do it this one time in the header, I could put, it will show up on all 52 pages if that's how long my thing was. So that's what a header does. Then if we're going to go down here and we're going to insert a footer, and see the footer comes up here. And what I want to do is I want to know what page number I'm on. So I'm going to stay in the insert ribbon and I'm going to go to page numbers. And see, this one would be in the top left, the top right, top middle, top right. So we're going to choose bottom middle. And then you're going to put it there. And then to get rid of this, you can just click anywhere. Okay? So now we have done spell check, margins, word count, page numbers, headers, and the last thing we're going to do is you're going to select everything. Okay, so we're going to select everything from what is the Electoral College to what happens in the general election. Why should I vote? So we're going to go here. And then we're going to right click on here. We're going to go to translate. And then it'll come up here and it says we want it from English. And then we're going to select a, let's see, we'll go with, let's go with Danish. Okay, and then if you click over here, it says insert. So now if you look over here, this is all in Danish, and then I have the rest in English. Once you are done with that, you can save it as Q2 assignment A13. And then to make it easier for you, since I did learn from what you guys had to do last time, I would put in here translation, because that's pretty much what this one is about, so that it gives you an idea of what it is also. So if you can save it that way, that would be great. If not, save it your way and put it on OneDrive, because you will have to submit it again. If you have any questions, please let me know. And if not, I will see you soon. Have a great week.